Good morning and happy 23rd of December. It's Christmas Eve and it's already 11:30. I've been very busy this morning. I've been up to the baker's and up to the butcher's to get the bird and the bread, and it was lovely. There were some carol singers and it was really busy. I had to wait an awfully long time in the queue, but it's so worth it. So I kind of feel like I'm now slowing down as far as just getting everything in the house. Still haven't wrapped a thing, so I've got plenty still to catch up with. I've also got to ice the Christmas cake and make lemon biscuits. I'm going to try and get those done today, but I will take you along with me. I'm also wearing, this is the Sparkling Leaves sweater by Jill Carina, and it is knit out of John Arbon Harvest Hues. So it's a really lovely yarn. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of got these lovely, different hues in it, as the name suggests. So I've got a busy day, but I am now at home. I have just got to go shopping up the allotment to get the parsnips and the sprouts, so I might do that later. But I'll take you along with me for the day, and I'll catch up with you a little bit later on. The cakes are now iced, although there's been a little bit of a faux pas. I didn't quite have enough icing sugar, which means that the mixture is a little bit thinner than I would have liked. So I normally go for sort of a scene in the Alps, if you will, just nice and spiky. It's a bit floppy, but it has stayed on the cake. So we're going for more of a landslide look this year. The good news is I've managed to keep some of that icing back, so I have just prepped the vanilla biscuits, which is a recipe out of the Great British Book of Baking, and here it is here, Miranda's decorated vanilla biscuits, so screenshot that if you will. Making those for Jack because they're his favourite biscuits, and I've got enough, I think, to just pop a bit of lemon icing on the top of them as well. So biscuit dough is in the fridge for half an hour. I'm going to have a nice cup of tea and do a bit of washing up. Good morning and happy Christmas Eve. It is the 24th of December and we finally got here. I have just pulled up at the plot and I was going to talk to you outside, but it is blowing a bit of a hoolie and it's raining today. So wrapped up in all the allotment gear, just got to get my wellies on. I am looking for sprouts and parsnips today. So I've come up early so that if there is a problem, I can still nip out, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today. I have got a cough. I've had a bit of a tickle for a couple of days, and this morning when I cough, it really hurts. So I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, but I'm not going to let that spoil my mood. Just hope it clears up in time for Boxing Day because we'll be dancing and dragoning and singing, and I really want it to clear up by then. But yeah, it's just a coffee thing. Leon had it a couple of weeks ago and he's like at the tail end of it, but I think I have succumbed. Anyway, right, got to go out into the elements, so let's find sprouts. It's now quite a bit later and I have spent the afternoon kind of wrapping presents and just getting a few last minute bits prepared for the big day tomorrow. But I'm going to sit down now, have a cup of tea and one of Jack's lemon biscuits, don't tell him. And I thought this would probably be the last time I would actually have to come on here and thank you all for liking and subscribing and commenting and just for your general support over Vlogmas. It's been lovely doing Vlogmas as it is every year, but it is an awful lot of work. So just you watching this makes a huge difference, and for that I am very grateful. So I suppose the last thing for me to say is I wish you all a wonderful Christmas if you celebrate, a happy relaxing break if you don't, and if you're working I hope you get time off soon to do what you like to do and spend time with your friends and family. If you're not with anybody this Christmas and you're spending it on your own, then I do hope that this Vlogmas has given you a little bit of company along the way. So yeah, I think that's all I needed to say. I will be back in the new year with a podcast, hopefully with a finished Yule sweater and a finished Advent cowl. But from my family to your family, Merry Christmas.